I am the living bread that came down from heaven. John 6:51. Each year, the solemnity of the most holy body and blood of Christ, known by its Latin name Corpus Christi, invites us to step deeper into the mystery of the Eucharist. While the institution of the Eucharist is commemorated on Holy Thursday, Corpus Christi allows the faithful to focus on this central sacrament with joy and reverence outside the shadow of Christ's passion. The feast of Corpus Christi was proposed by Thomas Aquinas, the doctor of the Church, to Pope Urban IV in order to create a feast focused on the Holy Eucharist, emphasizing the joy of the Eucharist being the body and blood, soul and divinity of Jesus Christ. Having recognized in 1264 the authenticity of the Eucharist miracle of Bolsena on input of Aquinas, the pontiff, then living in Oviedo, established the Feast of Corpus Christi as a solemnity and extended it to the whole Roman Catholic Church. The feast is liturgically celebrated on the Thursday after Trinity Sunday, or where the solemnity of the most holy body and blood of Christ is not a holy day of obligation. It is assigned to the Sunday after the Most Holy Trinity as its proper day. A notable Eucharist procession is that presided over by the Pope each year in Rome, where it begins at the Archbasilica of St. John Lateran and passes to the Basilica of St. Mary Major, where it concludes with the aforementioned benediction. Corpus Christi wreaths, which are made of flowers, are hung on the doors and windows of the Christian faithful, in addition to being erected in gardens and fields. Corpus Christi centers on the Catholic teaching of the real presence, that in the Eucharist of the bread and wine truly become the body and blood of Jesus Christ. This doctrine underscores that the Eucharist is not merely symbolic, but a sacramental encounter with the living Christ. Through the liturgy and procession, the Church reaffirms its belief that the Eucharist is both the source and summit of the Christian life, a mystery to be adored, celebrated, and lived. Eucharistic processions, a signature element of the feast. Processions bring the Blessed Sacrament into the streets, accompanied by hymns, incense, and devotion. In many communities, 4 temporary altars are set up to represent the 4 Gospels, where the priests offer benediction. White vestments symbolize purity and joy. The monstrance, often ornate and golden, magnifies the beauty and dignity of the sacrament. While the feast is rich in tradition, its purpose reaches beyond ritual. As Pope Benedict XVI once said, the procession of Corpus Christi teaches us that the Eucharist seeks to break out of the limits of our churches and go into everyday life, becoming part of ourselves. In this way, Corpus Christi challenges each believer to become a living tabernacle, carrying Christ's love into homes, workplaces, and the world. As we celebrate this sacred feast, may our participation not end with the final blessing. Let us draw strength from the bread of life to walk in charity, serve with humility, and witness boldly.